couple of runs to do. One of them I'm gonna fit in, which I don't think I should, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And we're gonna wax on, wax off this damn truck. But it looks like it's gonna rain, so it's always up in the air. But I'll just do a little rinse and 2 tires, and that's it. Yeah, she does, but this is the only exercise. Ain't like she's a big motivator. And come on, let's go walk and let's go stretch and let's go. My wife ain't like that, so we have to sneak in, exercise when we can. And the way I figure, the way we exercise, you might as well do like, Karate Kid, wax on, wax off.
It won't rain.
You know what I'm saying?
You just gloomy now.
So that's the only way we're going to squeeze in a little exercise is behind us washing the truck. And the second thing we have to do is drop off our manuscript to the publisher, because our third installment of CROOKWITHOUTACRIME, a conversation with AI, has been completed. So, and the way the book is structured, you know how you get to some books and they're structured in a different way, table of contents, number of pages, a particular story that you.
But this one is don't have the episode because it's like a conversation.
This is a general conversation, which will require you to read the whole book, because you can actually see how we trap AI into giving us very vital and sensitive information. It's a good read,
My husband said, "You're smart." Yeah, it's a good read. You don't know how to read. Use this.
Yeah. Learning how to read is fundamental. Pretending how to read.
Just not read, just
ridiculous.
understand the words.
Yeah, they got the cranes out, so it's time to build the Disney World. It's time to build the Disneyland. Just a 20-baht wrench down, and I'll put my tires, and my wife can watch because she definitely put on something that she knew if I put this on, I don't have to wax on, wax off.
No, because if I wear something and then you get, what the fuck is wearing shit? And then now if I wear another one, you get, what the fuck? I can't cheat.
You see, but it's like this, you guys. I always, look, this is Thailand, so what happens is this is hot. So you don't know if you're going to go to the beach one minute. You don't know if you're going to the flea market the next. You don't know if you're going to be hitting golf balls the next. So you cannot be dressing for one thing here. You have to be multifaceted, meaning this, you have to dress for whatever occasion that might come up. And
that's why you bring extra.
So, like right now, the occasion is, I didn't know how dirty this truck was. So now the occasion is, wash this motherfucking truck. Then the second thing we're going to do after we're in a clean truck is go down to the publisher and then see if they can PDF all these pages we got. And then the third thing we do is I wanted to go over here to this place we go to where we used to buy our lemongrass stuff and see if I can find me a bigger watering. They got the metal ones, right? That you can fill it up and it waters a lot better than the little bitty ones we got.
watering the plants, guys.
But basically what I was trying to say is always stay prepared. You don't know. You don't know if you want to go to the beach. You don't know if you want to go to the island. And if you dressed a certain way, then it limits you from being spontaneous. And that's the only thing I like, really. You know what I'm saying? About living in Thailand and life in general is the spontaneity. That's what makes you feel wealthy. And that's what makes you feel a little bit free. Because you can always be spontaneous. You can be spontaneous. But you can't be spontaneous if you're walking around in a suit all the damn time. Because if you're in a suit, how you gonna play basketball? You know what I'm saying? And if you walking around in a petite, pretty ass dress, how you gonna swing a golf ball? You know what I mean? It's like you have to stay prepared. You know? And if you're not prepared, then life becomes boring. Because everybody got to go home, change clothes to do something else. And then you done lost your inspiration. You don't want to do shit no more. You know? I can give you an example. My wife, she used to change purses all the time. Right? Some of the things when she used to change purses, right? Some of the things she used to leave in one purse, you know, because she's trying to anticipate what we're going to do. And you can't do that. So I tell her to be prepared for whatever. So you take everything out of one purse and you put it in the other one. But it always used to happen this way. Hey, babe, where's that coupon at that we were supposed to use? I left it in the other purse. You know, see, so that's how we do it. Now the truck. You ever notice when you wash your car got feelings too. Start acting right. You know what I'm saying? Now,
it's clean now.
Our next step is we got to go over here to this publisher and see if they can do a PDF for.
Yeah.
See, the last time we went there, we asked them to do a PDF. But then sometimes put it in a book form. But then we screwed up because, you know, they can't read. So. And I wasn't going to read it again because it was just too painful. You know? I had thought I had got over all of that latent mental shit that I went through back in America. You know? So... So we're here now and just have them make a PDF. Now, since ChatGPT and Gemini have improved their systems, you know, because before I paid the big $250 and got robbed, but now they brought it back down to $19.99. That can handle all my PDFs, but I'm gonna have to download a different notebook LM because that's the only one that will allow, you know, that can have some kind of format. So what it happens is this: the AI will read, you know, all your texts in your book, and then it'll try to put it in some kind of format. You know what I mean? That will be sensible to the reader. Now, I'm not guaranteeing you guys that I'm going to put a page numbers on it or table of content. You know, that's I don't think this book is warrant that. You know, because it's nothing. Look, listen. This is a conversation with AI, so there's really nothing that you want to actually refer to. As far as the conversation with AI, you can take notes while you're reading it, and then you can just go back and ask AI, or you just take the picture of the page in which, you know, we made and ask AI to elaborate on it, things such as that. But this is not a conventional book as far as what you would call convention, because AI is not conventional. So for me to have a subject matter and a page that we just talked about this one particular subject, you know, it's not that good, because basically what you can end up doing is just reading the title, and then you have the gist of the book. See, and so this is gonna be kind of unorthodox, but we're gonna leave the pages out. We're gonna try have AI, you know, LM arrange it in a way to where it'll flow, but it ain't gonna be page 1, page 3, chapter 4, chapter 5. It ain't gonna be none of that.
It's no chapter.
No chapter, no pages. You understand that? So you would basically have to read the whole book. And then some parts of it will be exciting as hell, and some parts of it will be controversial, and some of it might even be just mundane. I'm trying to get from the point of repeating, you know, where the book is constantly repeating themselves. Now, can I explain to you guys, how difficult it is to drive here in Thailand, in Pattaya, especially during the end of the month? You have certain, you know, motorbike drivers, excuse my language, that realize, you know, you got insurance. So at the end of the month, they will, you know, especially, you know, they need that extra money. And at the end of the month, they'll try to run into you. You know what I mean? Try to look in, you know. So you really have to be careful when you're driving near and around the end of the month, you know. Starting from of each month, that's when you got to be careful, because most Thais get paid on the first. Most foreigners get paid on the first. So, you know, you got to be real careful between the 20th and the 1st. See, she was just talking about the police. See that? Just went by. Anyway, you got to be real careful between the 20th and the 1st. All right. Then you can relax, like around from the 1st to around the 7th. Everybody's happy.
Like first week, because they get paid.
Yeah. Everybody's
and
happy.
And after in the center, like 15th, lie low.
Yeah. You gotta really lie low. This is when you take care of your house.
Yeah.
Because you ain't gonna be out there exploring and doing nothing. Now the good exploring time comes at around the 20th. That's when you get on the freeway. You know, you ain't got to worry about, you know, expats.
Hibernation.
Yeah, because they hibernating at the house.
Well, now it's payday for some of the expats.
No, it's payday tomorrow. You know, for them. I need to investigate. You know.
What? Investigate.
How I'm supposed to get paid on the 1st or something like that. See, I never did that because, you know, we were traveling all the time. Never looked at it in those terms because I was always in, you know. Oh, man. You see, I got dehydrated. I could tell a headache just popped in my head right here. Oh. You can tell which ones are which. These the ones that ain't got no helmet. Alright, these are kamikazes. Now you see how he's all in my lane and he's not supposed to be there. You know. Now, if I was in a hurry, see that? And also, too, you guys, I'm coming to find out, you can tell what people work by the hour and what people work by the job.
How you know, how you can tell.
See how slow he going?
Ah.
He ain't in no hurry to get nowhere because he works by the hour. He's in a work truck. And he's trying to creep along just as slow as he possibly can, about to run into somebody. You know what I'm saying? See, that's how you can tell you guys. You know?
People in a hurry, that's the one that do work.
Them the ones that own their own company.
Oh.
Those are the ones who own their own businesses. Because, you know, time to them is money. So, it's quite difficult for I'm gonna try.
There we go. See you later. Okay. Oh, we just done.
Alright, you guys, so we just dropped off our manuscript. I didn't know it was going to be that fast. It's only going to take 15 minutes to PDF. How many pages was it?
319.
319 pages, and I suspect 75 of those pages we won't be using because it's like a repeat.
We just cut in half.
Yeah. But the AI we're going to use to download that PDF to will sift through it and, you know, arrange it
in order
to relevance, you know. So that's that. Third book is out. It's Crook Without a Crime 3, a conversation with AI. How y'all like that? And we're in a nice clean truck. Make us look neat. Yesterday, you guys, truck almost burnt up. No, that was Sunday.
Oh.
And we were stuck in traffic so long. Like this now. See this?
It's up.
See this?
What's that?
My check engine light.
Oh shit, we need to go check that.
Oh man. It's on.
Oh.
Well, no, I got a check engine light on. God damn it. So I have to go.
246.
Yeah.
I got one card. I got the auto. I get discounted that in your.
All right, we'll go there.